Hey everyone, I'm Chase at Rocky Mountain ATVMC giving you a closer look at the SpotX with Bluetooth two-way satellite communicator. All right everyone, thanks for checking in. Today we are giving you a closer look and overview of the new SpotX with Bluetooth two-way satellite communicator. This is the new version. Now if you're familiar with the previous SpotX, just know they're very similar. The big update and why I'm excited for this new unit is you now have Bluetooth capability. In other words, what you can do is you download the SpotX app to your phone or to your tablet. You can connect the two via Bluetooth, and you can now use your phone or your tablet's keyboard to type and send text messages or emails, and also use your maps on there as well. So those are the big updates, which I'm happy to see. I think it was kind of long overdue, and now you're getting that with the SpotX. There's also a lot of great features that are built in. We're going to talk about those. But if you're not familiar with the SpotX or really what this is designed for, well, let me tell you. What these allow you to do is communicate with friends and family from just about anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you do not need cellular service to do so. So you can send text messages, you can send emails. There's also an SOS feature, so if you do find yourself in an emergency situation and you need emergency services, you can literally just press the SOS button. You can use this, or you can use the app on your phone, and they will have the Geo Search and Rescue. They will contact you. They can talk to you while they're sending help out. They can find out what the situation is. So it just gives you a lot of peace of mind that when you're out there, whether you're on an adventure ride like we like to use ours, maybe hunting, hiking, snowmobiling, doesn't matter. You just have that peace of mind that if you need to communicate with friends and family, or if you need emergency services, you have a way to do so. I have a satellite communicator. I've used mine on several occasions. I've never needed emergency services, but I always have a way to communicate with friends and family when I need to. So I really like the peace of mind that it brings. So with this, let's just talk about the features and what you're getting here. So the unit itself is going to run you about $250. This is very important. Once you pick up your SpotX or whatever unit you buy, all the satellite communicators that we sell, once you buy it, you need to sign up for a subscription. There's monthly subscriptions you can do. There's yearly contracts. You will go to their website. It's called findmespot.com. You'll look at the different options that are available as far as the subscription plan goes. You pick the one that makes the most sense. After you've signed up for subscription, you have that paid for, then your device will be activated. From that point forward, you can start to use it. If you buy this, you go right out to use it, it's not going to work. So keep that in mind. As far as the unit itself goes, I like the SpotX. It's not too small, but it's definitely not too big. It's nice and lightweight, but it has an IP rating of 67, which means it's shock, dust, and waterproof. You could drop this in 1 meter of water for up to 30 minutes, and you should be okay. So if you have this out during a rainstorm or something like that, you're going to be just fine. So it's got great durability to it. You notice too, what I do like about the SpotX is you do have a keyboard right here on the front. So let's say you have your phone or a tablet, but the battery on that has died. You still have the ability to use the keyboard on here to send text messages or emails. The keys are kind of small. You're probably going to fat finger a few times, or if you have gloves on, you're probably going to need to take your gloves off in order to find the keys just because they are a little bit smaller. But I do like that the unit itself allows you to use the keyboard. That is nice to have. So here's what you can do. Once you've activated this, you've created your account. There's a lot of cool features you can do. You can add up to 70 contacts on this, so you have all your contacts basically from your phone on here if you want to. And then you can also do up to 14 preset messages. So you can type and send custom messages if you want to. And what's great about these is that each one has its own phone number. So your friends and family, if you're out on a trip, they can just send you a message when they want to. They don't have to wait for you to message them first. So they can send a message, send an email, and you can just start talking back and forth. But what's nice about the preset messages, and you're going to do this on your computer when you're creating your account, is it just kind of speeds up the process. Because what you can do is you can select a contact, go right to a preset message. Maybe it says, hey, I'm doing okay, I'm just checking in. Press on it, it sends that message. So it just kind of speeds it up. There's also this button right here that just says check-in. So if you actually go to that, I can scroll right to it and press on it. What the check-in feature does is you'll program this message before you go out on your computer again, because you're going to sync this to your computer. Also make sure you're always doing the latest firmware updates. But you have one preset message. It could be, hey, everything is good, just checking in. And if you press on the check-in button, it will send it to the predetermined contacts that you've already selected. So you can send one message to multiple people at the same time. So again, just an easy way to get one message out all at one time to several different people. Also, you're going to have a fully capable GPS with this unit. So you have a built-in compass, you can mark waypoints, you can navigate to and from different waypoints if you want to. But here's another big benefit that I talked about earlier by allowing this to connect to your phone via Bluetooth is now Once you get the app downloaded, you connect these two, you can just go to the app and use the maps on your phone. And the reason that it's better is because if you look at this, the SpotX, the screen, it's black and white. And if you're on the actual maps page, if you're navigating, if you're marking waypoints, it's very basic. You're literally just going to have an arrow with a black line and you're just going to follow it. You're not going to have really any detail on the maps page. But now because you can use the app, you have detailed maps. So a lot more detail, it's colored, you can pinch the zoom in and out on your phone. You can't do that with the SpotX. So that's why I said I'm a big fan of having that functionality with the Bluetooth capability. So props to them for finally getting to that. So you can see on here, it's pretty simple, self-explanatory. You just have the one screen, you got your messages, you can create a message, system settings. You know, you'll go through this once you get it, look through the instructions, and like I said, get familiar with it, scroll through everything, you know exactly what you're doing. In the case of an emergency, you can see you've got the SOS button right here on the front. So you'd actually just peel this back or pop that open, and there's your SOS button. So you're actually going to hold that down for 3 seconds, and that's going to activate it. And what I love about these, if you do activate that SOS, like I said, it's GEO, so search and rescue, they will message you. They'll ask you what the situation is, and that way you can communicate with them, let them know exactly what's going on. See some other features over here on the side. I like it too. You have tracking intervals anywhere from 2.5 up to 60 minutes. So friends and family can actually log on and see your tracks on here. So they can actually just kind of keep up the progress of the trip that you were on. So a lot of cool functionality. But the big features here, two-way communicator anywhere in the world, just about 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You do not need cellular service. And now you can connect it to your phone via Bluetooth. And of course, you have a fully capable GPS. So a couple more things I want to touch on before we wrap up with this. First of all, the battery life on these is actually really good. Also, when you are using this, they want you to keep the antenna facing skyward, and you want to try and be in as open area as possible to get that signal out. And another common question that I get from a lot of people is how long does it take for you when you send a message? How long does it take for the recipient to get that, and how long does it take for you to get a message back? Because like I said, I've used my satellite communicator, and from what I've read, they're about the same as far as what I use and the SpotX. Here's what I've experienced. Sometimes messages go out pretty quick. I'd say 3 to 5 minutes, my message is sent, and then I'm waiting for a response. And usually it's about the same to get that message back from the time that person receives it. So they get the message, they type a message back, they send it, and about 3 to 5 minutes I'll get it back. There has been times where it's a little bit longer. I've had anywhere from 10, even 15 minutes to get a message back. But keep in mind, I was in thick wood, I was hunting, so it could have been that I wasn't getting clear signal. That's why, again, you want to have this in a good open location. So I would say bet on around 5 minutes for you to send a message and to get a message back. It's about that time frame is what I've experienced. But it's never failed me. They work great. We've actually had a rider here at Rocky Mountain who had to use a Spot device just not too long ago. He crashed trying to meet up with some friends on a dual sport ride. He used a SpotX, pressed the SOS feature, and they actually came and found him within an hour. So great to have. Gives you that peace of mind. If you need it, it's there. Hopefully you never have to use it for that purpose. But like I said, talk to friends and family. That's what it's there for. If you have questions or comments about the SpotX Bluetooth, we want to get those answered, so leave your questions or comments below. If you own one of these, if you have experiences with it, we want to hear that as well. Help other people out who are possibly looking to invest in these. And keep in mind, too, that we do have other options as far as satellite communicators go. We have a buyer's guide where we actually show you all the options on the table that we do offer. So if maybe you haven't quite made up your mind, decided which one you feel is going to be best, watch that guide. That will steer you in a good direction. Orders over $75 ship free. If you guys like this product spotlight, we got a lot more just like it, so make sure to get subscribed to our YouTube channel, and that's going to keep you up to date. I am Chase. We'll see you on the trails.